All right, here we go. Second down. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Herbert. He connects with the rookie from LSU. He gets loose down the right side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football mark on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Minshew on first down. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10. It's a gift to White. What a hit. He gets flipped. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Complete here to Bowers. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on first is Minshew. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Caleb Farley has it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Herbert with a blitz coming. This reeled in by Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running this one left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
It's White on the give. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pressure coming. It's Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy up?
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Laube. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He puts everything behind this one. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Minshew now on 3rd down. Just got in the way before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes this in at the 25. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Chargers take possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. Reaches the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They run the counter with White. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Minshew. Caught, nice gain left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This throw is cut. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Now the give to Laube. They'll cobble together a yard there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Running on 2nd with White. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Minshew working from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A lot of grass ahead. Down the sideline inside the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Herbert on 1st down. Able to get it to Benson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A give right side to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Has it at the 45. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Gets it running the sweep. Nice run across the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 3-possession game. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in it. Feeling it? You're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
First throw for the backup now. This ball's cut by Bowers. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Raider football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Thompson now. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Raiders 1st. The give now to White. And he's brought down for a loss. So we hit the end of the... Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Complete here to Bowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Thompson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Again, this to Laube. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Throwing now, Thompson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. White trying this straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Looking right, and he finds it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Herbert to throw once more. Pass it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Right up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Thompson. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Now Thompson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end and cover.
Put the body on the line for his team. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Try and push it deep downfield, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.